Peace, love, and light to you all. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh-wee. This is gonna raise some eyebrows. So wait until a few people get in the room. Hello, hello, peace, you guys. It's your girl Nitiri. Welcome back to the water. It's so much finer in here. It's so much beautiful in here. So much releasing that's going to be done right now. I just wanted to come on and share from my experience. Peace, everybody. Peace, peace. Share from my experience what I've learned. And as you can see from the title, it's how to identify that they are not the one, okay? And let's just make it into another term. How to identify that that person is not for you. How to identify that that person needs to get let go for the elevation, okay? Just coming on, you guys, and I'm feeling heat. I'm feeling this energy, so I'm going to channel this energy and do the best that I can with this, because it didn't occur to me until just a while ago, like randomly as I'm painting, that there's so many people, including myself, that I've gone through this before, so I can speak on this, that do not know that they're in some type of situationship that has to let go for them to reach the next level. Or in other terms, let's not say next level, let's say to live a better life, to be happier. And it occurred to me that I have to come on. Something just told me to come on and speak my experience, because this is how I identified it, and this is how I came to my peace, my happiness, and how I'm able to attract what I actually deserve in my life, just by letting a few things go, whether it's people, things, or places, environments. And that all has to tie in with sometimes a person that we're dealing with. So I just wanted to come on. If you see me a bit like sentimental sounding right now, I'm usually like, what's up? But I'm just like to a point where this is like serious. And I even took a few notes on this. I just thought about things from my past experiences and did a few notes. So share this video. Please share this video, because if I know this reflection thing, if I got this reflection thing down right, it's or upright, it's basically I'm reflecting my experiences to you, because we are mirrors of each other. All right, so whatever I went through, whatever I experienced in my life, I would like for you to know, so it will help you in your life right now, in your situation that you are going through right now. Listening to me right now could possibly help you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate with you. That's perfectly fine. It's just that I know that whoever's going to chime on right now is going to hear at least something that's going to help them, because we're reflections. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into these notes though. Could a person be oh yes, and go ahead and ask questions if you like. Please ask questions. I would love to answer anything you guys may have. Could a person be a reflection of your state of consciousness? Yes. You can attract somebody into your life by you attract what you are. You always attract what you are. So if you're going to attract something, or if you're going to bring something or manifest something or manifest someone into your life, you're going to manifest them at the state you're in. Or let's say the vibrational frequency that you're in. Just like the baseball. Let's talk about the baseball method again. I got this from Chanel Cooper Sykes. You have a baseball, and if you have a baseball and you throw that baseball with your hand, this is how the universe works. You throw the manifestation with your hand, the baseball, that's the manifestation. It's going to go at the speed that it's you've been working on. If you don't work on your manifestation power, which is raising up your vibration, focusing on that one thing for a long period of time, focusing on it. If you do not focus on it, it's going. If you don't strengthen up your arm, it's going to go at a slow pace or slow speed and a lower vibration. It's going to come, and the way the universe is going to send it back to you is at the same pace. So if you send something out on a lower vibration, it's going to come back to you on a lower vibration. So on a lower vibrational frequency. So if you're sending something on a frequency that's not up to par of what you're actually expecting it to be, it's not going to be exactly what you expect it to be. It's going to be a reflection of you, a reflection of your frequency. Now, if say you throw it out as a high vibration, it's going to come at you speedy, quick, and it's going to come at you at the pace of love, at the frequency of love. So, yes, you can attract somebody or something into your life at your state of consciousness. And I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know, if you guys are trying to attract a female counterpart or a male counterpart, and you're not right within, if you're not right with yourself, you will attract what you are. You will attract someone who is not with themselves right, who's not vibrationally up there, who's not in the state of love. If you're in a state of ego and a state of lower vibrational frequencies, as in like, oh, you have a lot of jealousy in you, envy, if you haven't done the self-work, you're going to attract somebody who has not done the self-work as well. So I want to go ahead and place that out there, because that is a fact. I have experienced that, and I had to be smacked with the reality that I wasn't as good shit as I thought I was. I wasn't as high as I thought I was when I sent out to have a soulmate. And my soulmate showed me myself. That's what soulmates are here for. They show you yourself. So let me go ahead and read this comment before I get into these notes. I bet I already know where live is going. I feel it. Thank you in advance. You're beautifully unfolding. Give thanks. I'm so thankful. I'm grateful. All praises to Most High. I just love to come on and express myself to you guys. All right, because you guys are me. You guys are me at the end of the day. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, how to identify they are not the one for you, honey boo boo now. Okay, they're hard to be with. There's no growth. There's no growth whatsoever. And when you're not growing, you are dying. If you're not moving, you are dying. If you're staying stagnant, you are dying inside, my child. You become a zombie with them. You don't know where you're going in life. There's no growth because you're not kind of compatible in that sense. You're not matching up in the same wave space, the same frequency. There's no growth. And that's hard. That's hard when there's no growth, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to evolve. We're here to grow. We're here to nourish ourselves and grow to a space of in love. And if we're not growing with that person, we are dying with that person. If we're not growing with that person, we are actually giving up who we are made to be and coming into a state of zombieism. So if we're not growing, if we're not catching these lessons, if we're not getting anywhere in life, you got a career and you're all of a sudden like your money is good, your money is great, and then all of a sudden you meet this person, and this person, all your money is like you're flat broke, and you're like, where all my money go? Because you attracted somebody that wasn't really good with themselves, and they come in and they messing up, they're doing this with your frequency. You're doing this, and that person is going like this. Sorry guys, it's my left hand. I'm doing the best I can with this. So you're going like this, and it's not, as you can see, it doesn't match up. So it's going to cause friction in your life. It's going to cause a disruption. It's going to cause a disturbance in the force. Okay, so if there's no growth, if you're not on the same wavelength and you're not doing this together and you're not meeting here together, honey boo boo child, it's time to evolve. It's time to grow. It's time to nourish yourself by growing. And if you cannot grow with that person, it's time to let them go. Just gonna be real. Just be real with that, because that is neglecting the real purpose of why we're here on this earth. That is neglecting our purpose as human beings. We're here to learn, evolve, and grow. And if there's no growth, if you're saying the same thing every day, if you're thinking about the same thing every day, you're not doing anything but doing the same thing every day, there's so much more to life than that. There's so much more to life to just be comfortable where you're at. There's so much more to life than to just be stuck or feel like you're stuck where you're at. Honey boo boo child, You have so much more to do, so much more to be, so much more to grow, so much more people to grow with. You have so much more reflections to meet. If you stay stuck on a stagnant situation, a stagnant relationship, you become stagnant energy. And stagnant energy just gets nowhere, because energy is always circulating. It's always flowing. It's like a circle. It's a circle of life, baby. And if you do not circle on with that circulation, you'll become stuck and stagnant, and you'll die. Spiritually. And you might look emotionally and drained and all that stuff too, but that's what we'll get to the physical aspects of it later on, okay? Oh, actually, let's get into it right now. When you're stagnant and you're not flowing, your blood's not flowing, what happens? You start to become dull. You become lifeless. If you're not growing, if you're not circulating energy, if you're not making any energy of your own, if you're not doing what you love, just make sure my nip's okay. If you're not doing what you love with that person, or just with yourself, you're stagnant. You are stagnant, and you need to move. Okay. All right. Going on to the next bullet point. Let me just tell you this again. This is only from experience, y'all. I'm only saying what I know from experience. So reflection, listen up, because this is some real shit. All right. Constantly hurt. You're constantly hurt. There's no way, shape, or form you should be in any situationship or relationship constantly being hurt. Whoa, my ankle's cracking, boy. I just stretched. What happened, yo? Whew. Okay, had to do that for a second, guys. Wow. But there's no way, shape, or form you should constantly be hurt in your situation, in your relationship. You're supposed to grow from that. If you do something, and I've been the one who've hurt somebody, and I've been the one that's hurt. So if I'm constantly doing something that constantly will hurt that person, and I'm not learning from that, that means I'm not growing in this relationship. I'm not learning my lesson in this relationship. I'm not learning myself. Why am I constantly hurting this person? I don't actually love them if I constantly hurt them and do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, knowing it was not going to sit right with that person, saying the same type of shit that doesn't sit right with that person, just going ahead and just making them feel worse about themselves each and every time they think they're doing better. That's not cool. That's not all right. That's abusive. That's an abusive relationship. If it's abusive mentally, physically, and emotionally, it is not for you, because you're made to be loved. You're made to love and be loved. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. That's one of my favorite quotes. It's from Moulin Rouge. It's a beautiful movie. Anyway, like, you have to know that you are love, and anything that's not making you feel of love is not for you. It's not for you. If you're being mentally abused, constantly be picked on, constantly being let down, making it seem like you are not a god or a goddess, god and goddess. You make it seem like you're not the most powerful being here, like you're not the most smartest person. Like, I feel like I'm the shit. But I know that I can be improved and worked on, but no one's going to tell me like I'm not. No one's going to tell me like, yo, you are just this and that and da-da-da. Well, I can hear that and I can analyze it, and I'll take what I can take from that. And I appreciate you for your opinion. But there's no way I'm going to belittle myself or feel down about myself about anything that I do. Because I love myself. And I love myself to know that these lies are not true. That my truth is the best things that I could ever say about myself, and that those best things are love and of love. Okay, you can take criticism sometimes about your character, and then you can actually open your eyes to what's going on. Oh, that's how I was. Okay, thank you for letting me know. But do not get belittled every single time about how you are or who you are, and then someone try to change who you are. Who you are is enough. You are enough, my love. You are enough for yourself. You're enough to be in this vessel. Hey, you came here on earth, didn't you? It takes a lot to come here. It takes a lot to be here. You know what I'm saying? You're here. You are here, and you are love. So be love and be light, and know that if you're being constantly hurt by somebody, they're not for you. Because you wouldn't hurt yourself all the time, would you? And if you do, that you need some self-love. Let's just be honest. Like, I know everybody have their past of self-hate. I tried cutting myself a few times before. I had suicidal thoughts. But I had to remember that those things were not me. The hurt is not me. I am love. I am love. And you are love. So let's make sure we know that. And we have to reflect that to receive that. We have to be a reflection of love to receive a reflection of love. If we are a reflection of hate and pity and self-discouragement, we're going to reflect somebody who does that to us. And we don't want that. We want to be loved always and be smiling always. Who wants to be crying all the time? That's how you get addicted to pain, which is another subject. I was addicted to pain before. That's why I was able to experience the toxic relationships that I've experienced before. Like, I was addicted to the pleasure of pain. I was addicted to the feeling of not being loved because I didn't know how to love myself. And that's all I ever knew. The definition of love nowadays is being molded and shaped by society and by social media and by television to lies to your vision, that we expect something different from what we truly deserve. If we go on Love and Hip Hop and we see the man belittling the woman, or they yelling at each other all the time, we're going to say, oh, I want that in my relationship, because that's what we see it to be. That's subconsciously program ourselves to see things. Oh, that's what a relationship's supposed to be like. Oh, my father and mother weren't together. She always with another man. My dad was a player. Maybe I have to have a player. Maybe I have to. And we don't necessarily really want these things to happen, but subconsciously it does, because that's our programming. We just think that into existence, and that's what happens. But honey boo boo child, it is time for us to grow up and find a new love, understanding to love. Love is understanding. So love is understanding self and what we desire and what we love and what we want in our lives, what we choose to have in our lives, what we desire, what we deserve as love beings. And we don't deserve anything else less than love. Yes, we're going to get put to test with these abusive relationships. So the universe, which is us, ourselves, testing ourselves, saying, do you love yourself enough to get out of this shit? Do you love yourself enough to get out of this relationship with this woman or this man that's belittling you every day, hitting on you every day, arguing with you every day? Do you love yourself enough to skedat, or you want to be attached? Which is another bullet point we're going to get to. We have to say enough is enough, one way or the other. Share this video, please. Let's see. Grow to love self, then find the one. Now, this is a really very important bullet. Learn to love yourself first. Before you ever try to attract anybody into your life. I'm going to let you know this right now. I'm in a stage of self-love. And how I know this is because I'm putting myself first before anything. No job, no career, no relationship, no friendship, no anything comes before moi. Okay, I am the creator of my reality. And I decide on who I let into my life or not. I decide who I want to talk to or not. I decide what I want to do. I take care of the things what I have to take care of, and the universe takes care of me. All right? All right. So let's make sure we love ourselves by doing what we desire, what we want to do. Do not let anybody control you, control your life, control who you are. Just make it seem like you're the creator. Make this seem like they're the creator of you. You created yourself. You are so powerful that you came into this form from a speck of light. You are light, and you created this vessel. You created this body. You created yourself. You are you have the Holy Spirit of the living God inside of you, and that Holy Spirit connects you to the creator of all things. So what does that make you the creator of all things? You know everything that you manifest in your life, you have thought about, you spoke with your words, everything around you right now, you spoke into existence. That makes you a creator. You create what you want into reality, and you create your self-love as soon as you decide, I am loving myself today. I'm loving myself every day. And I'm loving myself by getting myself out of toxic situations or relationships or things that does not resonate with me and who I am. Okay? Codependency. Oh my gosh, someone share this video. Go ahead and just take a break. I'll wait. It's right there, that little share button right there. Yeah. Codependency. Oftentimes when I was in my relationships and I was codependent on somebody for a living space or just for food to eat, place to stay, food to eat, all the necessities that we need, all the essentials in our life, it just wasn't working out for me because I wasn't able to put forward the effort within myself to make stuff happen. And when we're codependent on somebody, we basically give them our whole life. We say, all right, I'm gonna move when you move. I'm gonna make these decisions when you make these decisions. I'm gonna say this when you say this. And I'm gonna do that when you do that. And that's not moving for ourselves. We have to be strong enough in ourselves to know that we can create any life that we desire. We have to be strong enough in ourselves to know that we can create anything. No marriage can determine who you are and what you're made to do here. If you're feeling the need to move to another space or be released from certain things, then you just that's what you have to do. But you have to come to a realization within yourself that codependency does not get you anywhere. That whole marriage thing that they put on paper and all this stuff, just to share, that's just documents. It doesn't really describe the connection you have with somebody. All right, so let's just make sure of this. I'm not saying to go get a divorce right away. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is think about it. I'm saying is meditate on your relationship right now. If you're being codependent, if you're not being independent for self, if you're not doing things for yourself, is it something that you can actually rely on? Because if that person don't have it together, you don't have it together, I don't have it together, and that person don't have it together, what's going to happen? A whole life is going to fall apart. So codependency is something we really have to watch out for. And I'm saying this from experience, guys. Definitely from experience because, all right, we're going to switch it up, man. Oh, I just stretched. I don't know what's going on with my knees. But anyway, we're just going to watch out for that because from my experience, when I was codependent on a relationship for, him being to stay, I didn't feel like I had anywhere else to go. I didn't know where to go. I actually had places to go, but I didn't feel like my family would accept me there. I didn't feel like my family would want me there, or I just didn't want to be with my family because I didn't think they was on the same frequency or wavelength as me. So I was just subconsciously programming myself to say, all right, I have to be with this man or else I don't have anywhere to go. But that was a lie because my family loved me. They wanted me with them. Like, they love my energy. They love me as a person. And all I had to do was just reach out and tell them exactly what's going on. And, they opened their arms to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get sick being there. I can have a choice to stay there or be outside the majority of the time. I just had to have a place to rest my head, right? It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to remember that whatever we desire, we can manifest. Whatever we create into our reality is what, we create. So we're always going to be all right as long as we think we're going to be all right. We're always going to be knowing we're all right as long as we know we're all right. Do I smoke weed? I do not. I do not, Marley doll. I do not smoke weed. I hardly drink ever. I had one margarita just the other day. I just broke out of my fear of drinking red wine like 2 weeks ago. I don't smoke and I don't drink, but I do I know there's a balance to some things. So if I did try to smoke, not even smoke, like if I did invite marijuana back into my reality, I would have to have it with non-GMOs, unsynthetic, just straight from the source, up from the ground, all that stuff. Just letting you guys know, and possibly naturally in some tea. Getting back to the subject. Being inauthentic, all right? Excuse my, how I speak sometimes. I had to learn how to articulate my words better, but I'm growing. I'm learning. Being inauthentic with ourselves is the biggest cut off, because let's be real here. We love to be ourselves. We don't like to be anybody else but ourselves. And if we don't know who we are, we're gonna be exactly like somebody. And then we're gonna believe that that's who we are, but that's not who we truly are. If we're inauthentic with ourselves, meaning we're lying to ourselves, we're living a straight up, jacked up, non-negotiably wrong lie to ourselves, like we desire to be with them, but we truly don't. We desire to be in this relationship, but we truly do not. It's just that we have this attachment to each other, so we don't know how to let go. Okay? So we feel like we have to have each other to have this love going on, but in reality, that's a lie. That's a lie. To have this love feeling in general, that's a lie. What if you have kids and live far away from family? How does that relate to the situation, the topic that I'm talking about now? Can you explain that? What are you actually asking me right now? What if you have kids and live far away from family? Oh, to go back to them? What if you have kids and live far away from family? Well, only thing I can't tell you what to do. I can only speak from my experience. I don't have kids, and unfortunately, I had a family close enough to go to, possibly 45 minutes away. So I can't tell you what to do. All I can do is tell you that you can create any reality that you desire. You can create it as long as you believe in yourself. You can just go ahead and write it down, speak it out to, pray. What is prayer? Sending your vibrations out to the universe. Sending your vibrations to God, the universe, the creator, whatever you like to desire to say it as. You're not stuck where you are. You're not. You're only beginning a whole new other journey, a whole new other road. Okay, let's get back to this topic. Pack up your kids and go to your fam. Yeah. Oh, there you go, Venice. You can tell her what to do, because you know what's up. Like if you with someone that's not going with you, but you have a family together. Yeah, I'm not gonna speak on that. The only thing I can say is do what's best for you and your family. And sometimes somebody else's experience. I can actually speak on this because I know somebody with this experience. So thank you, source. This person had 2 kids with a woman that he did not see himself with. And he couldn't see himself with because there was no growth. There was on 2 different paths, 2 different frequencies, 2 different lifestyles. And